Alright, let's get going. This is not processing the video on VivaCut. So UCut and VivaCut are failing to process. Don't know why. Android 11 doesn't do that. Get going here. It's cold. Spent too much time here. Let's go. My feet are frozen. I feel fucking frozen. I got a bunch of fucking clothes in this bag. Socks and hats and shit for no fucking reason. Shit. Put some more cardboard in here. My feet are fucking frozen. Let's get some socks, man. I got gloves in here. I got socks. I got... What the hell don't I have in here? 2 hats. 3 hats. Gloves. Socks. Still on a pair of socks. What the hell? I mean, we're getting some. Oh. Still on a pair of socks. I got socks. I mean, we're not even using them. At least it's not raining today. Today is not actually raining. We lost the video, didn't record anything. And the art, that's surprising. You know, I can't wait. You know, like I said, these hominids really like to do things the legal way. If it's illegal, you make it legal. They made it legal with 9/11. Now, to make it look more legit, these hominids have a referee. They got to have an oversight committee. They have an oversight committee, and this referee watches this happen. You know, watches this happen in real time. You know, I want to know who your referee is. Who is this oversight committee that you got going on with this framing gig? Yeah. Because you made it legal after 9/11. This framing gig is legal after 9/11, yeah? And they really like to make it look legit. So as a result, because they're trying to make it look more legit, they have a referee. Usually some kind of oversight committee, like the Senate Intelligence Committee or something like that. You know, that's watching this shit unfold. And I'm really, really interested to find out who your fucking referee is. You know, I'm very, very interested to find out who your fucking referee is. Because I don't like your fucking referee. You can go down. Always in the same spot.
I just can't get it.
I mean, listen to the liberty. Like I said, they always, these hominids always fight for liberty. You need to be specific. Yeah, we need to be specific about what they are. They're not, you know, most of them are not actually Jews. They don't practice Judaism. Yeah, we need to be more specific about what they are. They're hominids. Understand? And if you notice across Europe, they always fought for freedom, liberty. The French Revolution was about liberty and equality. Something wasn't equal enough. It was the same story in Russia with the Russian Revolution. Something wasn't equal with the aristocracy because they wanted equal footing with the Tsar. Apparently they were very dissatisfied. They didn't have equal footing with the Tsar of Russia. Granted, that fellow too was a hominid. Yeah, that fellow too was a hominid, just like the rest of them. And it's always, if you notice, they always fight about, you know, they always go across Europe and across North America, and they fight for freedom and justice and equality, you know, like in the French Revolution or the Russian Revolution. And apparently, they've been fighting to get into your house, or your bag, or your phone, or your laptop.
Yeah.
Because they picked up something from the trash and it ended up in the hands of the Chinese or the Muslims, whatever terror group these hominids created. And apparently they've been fighting for the freedom to go through your house and your bag and your laptop and your phone. That's the freedom that they've been fighting for. Yeah, to give themselves a pass to get into your house or your laptop or your phone. Yes. You see? They've been fighting for freedom and equality and justice from the French Revolution to the Russian Revolution, and apparently the freedom that they wanted and they fought for was to go through your fucking house and your fucking laptop and your fucking phone, yeah, and your SD cards and your USB drives, etc., and your USB chargers. And whatever fucking electronic device you happen to have. If it's just a fucking watch, they'll get into the fucking watch as well. See? Now you see what kind of freedom they fought for. The freedom to go into your house. Because they picked up something from the trash and it ended up in the hands of the Chinese, who they say are spying, or it ended up in the hands of a Muslim who they say is a terrorist. Yeah, they say. Because they said. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got over here. This S22 better process this fucking video, or we're going back to 12 today. Today we will be flashing 12 if he doesn't process the video.
here to simply work together. Great, isn't it?
Go to mum, now.
Actually, let's go back.
The station is full. Everybody's benches are all occupied.
Is there a bin in there? A napkin bin.
I said before, you know, they always, these hominids, in the sense they made their entry into Europe against this time, they fought for freedom, justice, equality. And you see what they did with freedom and equality and justice in Europe? They turned it into a cesspit. It's a giant fucking ghetto now that starts to look more like California, you know, day by day. And with the freedom that they fought for in their French and Russian Revolution and all the other fucking revolutions that they had, and uprisings and freedom fighters and SJW politics and Bolsheviks and Democrats and Greens, and you know, they take the freedom that they are granted and make a cesspit, yeah, a ghettoized fucking cesspit out of Europe, California, North America, New Zealand, Australia, etc. Understand? That's the freedom. That's, you know, that's what they do with their freedom. You know, that's what they do with their freedom whenever they get any freedom. There's nobody out here bringing nothing, man. Fuck. I'm gonna have to wait for Mr. Andrew, and that's 2 hours, 3 hours away. I'm going to bed. Fucking absurd. Fuck. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna have to come back around 7. hands are fucking frozen. I'm leaving my pockets. Yeah, I keep finding these local ADB connections in the settings app. It's a bit too much, a bit too obvious. Yeah, it's a little better with the socks on. It's really cold, there's no food, nothing. I have to come back around 7. Where's my ass? It's too fucking cold. Too fucking cold.
I think I'm in a different time.
Shit, it's cold. It's cold, man. Holy shit, this fucking wind. Let's see what's going on. I think I'm ready to go. I'm freezing my ass off in these clothes. It's fucking cold out here. Unbelievable.
For the rest of your
Neck hurts. Time to go to bed.
Bien vu, les gars.
Shit. You need an army, get in touch with this guy. He knows everybody.
Ah,
Vamos a ir a abrir.
They got some shoes for us. Didn't have any shoes on. These drones are in here shoulder to shoulder. It's unbelievable.
I think, yeah. Voilà, voilà.
Are they gonna kill him? That shit took a while, huh? Took a long while, huh? Took a long fucking while, didn't it? If only white people would be afforded that much time. I'm telling you, you motherfuckers would have been somewhere else these days. You know, if only white people would have been afforded that much time. That's unbelievable. It is cold. It seems like it's cold down there. Over here it's better. It's a little better over here. It's a little warmer. Unbelievable. Apparently this fella would like it if I froze my ass off in Westminster. You know, because I feel like walking around on an empty stomach and freezing my ass off on an empty stomach in Westminster because, you know, reasons. Everybody does that. Everybody does that. I'm not even being paid for it. Fucking cold. You know, like I said before, you know, it's a global program. All 7 continents. Even Antarctica will get a load of this. Even Antarctica itself will get a load of this if it has internet. You know, and there is internet over there because they're drilling for Nazis. They're drilling for Nazis and white people. It might be frozen in the ice. And, for the same reason you see many of these drones walking in the cold and the rain, for the sake of the framing gig. For the sake of the framing gig, they walk around in the cold and the rain. I don't even know where the fuck they're going. If there's this many on the sidewalk, if there's this many on the sidewalk, they're going to fill up the restaurants. They're going to fill up all the restaurants and take up all the seats and pretty much fill up every fucking building in here. There's nowhere to go. I don't even know what the fuck they're doing in here. But for the sake of the framing gig, they're out here walking around in the cold, the rain, and the wind, just for the framing gig. It's incredible, isn't it? Old 7 continents. Yeah. If only white people would be afforded nearly that much. If only white people would have been afforded nearly that much control. Lo and behold, it wasn't the Nazis that got the control. It was a stupid fucking hominid. An imbecile. It was a fucking imbecile and a fucking hominid, a two-bit piece of shit hominid that got control of everything. And it wasn't the Nazis. If only white people would have been afforded that much. Imagine that. It would have been a crime. Some kind of human rights violation. I'm pretty sure they would come up with something. If only the Nazis would have been afforded nearly as much, it would have been a crime by now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Now, the fact that it took you 8 years to bring this fellow down, I'm gonna have to hang that over your head. Yeah, I don't give a shit about your rules. I don't give a shit about what kind of framing rules you got going on. The fact that you took 8 years of my time, the fact that you took 8 fucking years of my time over this bullshit to bring this piece of shit down, I'm gonna have to hang that over the Five Eyes head. Yeah, it's everyone. The fact that it took you 8 years, that's gonna have to hang over somebody's head. Yeah, whoever that motherfucker is, I'm really wanting to know who the fuck this guy is. But, that's gonna have to hang over somebody's head. Because it took 8 years. It's a long fucking time. Like a lot of time. Yeah? And it's a little bit too long, yeah? It's a little bit too much time. That's gonna have to hang over somebody's head. Whoever the fuck that might be, I don't know. It's fucking cold out here, man. Very, very cold. Very, very cold. And like I said before, I'm surprised it took this long. Because, if it was going to happen, it should have happened during the Cold War. You knew who they were. Somebody did. You knew they were in the Cold War. I mean, you had a fucking Communist Party in America, of all places. For whatever reason. Apparently they wanted more freedom than, how much more freedom do you want? Apparently the communists had a Communist Party in America that was active. Go figure. Because apparently not even America has enough freedom for them. Yeah. See, the thing is, you should have taken care of business in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s. Yeah, if you fucking knew about them, and you definitely did, yeah, you should have taken care of fucking business in the 50s or the 60s or the 70s. But that's what happens when you don't have any fucking men in here. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have any fucking men in here. You got these procrastinating fucking yentas everywhere that don't do anything. Just, they just walk around eating, pissing and shitting everywhere. And they do nothing for no one. Yeah, but if you had some fucking men back in the 50s or the 60s, they would have taken care of business back then. Instead, what you got instead is these procrastinating fucking yentas everywhere that don't fucking do anything. Besides, walk around, piss, eat, and shit every fucking day. Like I said, someone definitely knew about him in the 50s. Definitely knew about him in the 60s. America had a Communist Party because apparently the communists didn't find enough freedom in America. They didn't find enough freedoms in America, and they even had a Communist Party in America because that was necessary. Had to be necessary. It's warmer here. It's Westminster where it's cold. It's like fucking freezing down there. Where are they going? That's the question that I have. Are they walking home from work or school? Is there any school or work, anything? Where are they going? It seems to be that COVID vacation that they're talking about. It seems to be like it's the COVID vacation that they took 3 years ago. Yeah, they're on that COVID vacation holiday. It's a COVID holiday. Extended holiday. Kurt Keeger. It's cold, man. We got 2 more hours. Sitting around and waiting. Too many hours to wait. I gotta fix the box. Cold. Yeah, it's only 4:30, man. We got a little while to go. 5, maybe 5:30. Go back around 5:30 and see what they have going on. It's too early right now, and it is fucking freezing. better. It's about warmer.